Welcome to lockdown vlog number 1. Why am I doing this? Well, as most of us are now on lockdown, so am I. In my business I meet a lot of people, so everything is stopping at the moment. And on Reddit, you see now, Reddit Audiophile, I follow, of course, you see a lot of posts about people showing their systems and telling you, okay, this is going to be nice for the next few days. This is my view because of lockdown, and still happy. But as we don't know how long this all will take, let's see how long they are happy. So I was thinking about my videos, my channel, and I thought, well, why not just give you a little video that is actually not on a topic, but just to waste some of your time in these days that you have to stay at home. So these are not scripted, not prepared. Well, it does give me a chance to get better at talking and videoing at the same time. I'm not very good at that. I like to prepare it and do a voiceover, and I like to edit my videos in Photoshop, and I like to edit. It doesn't mean that I'm good at editing, so it takes incredibly long time. So these vlogs are going to be videos that I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to take you through some of the time of my day, as I'm doing right now. And well, just let me know in the comments below if this is something that you would like. But actually it is just to waste some time for yourself and for me, and hopefully, well, it may amuse you a little bit. So what I'm looking at now, what you are looking at now, is what I'm looking every day outside my house. Over there, as I told you, is another YouTuber somewhere in that flat is living, who is a good friend of mine. At the moment, well, this is not a too crowded part of the city, but at the moment it is really quiet. But I like my view. It's not very clear sky now, but I can look very far if the skies are clear enough. And this is one side of my home. So I have all these windows over there. I love that. But if I turn around, oh look, there's even more windows over there. There's some plants there. And those big trees in summer are completely green. So in summer I don't even, you see the flat shining through. You can see that through the trees. But in summertime this is just a green wall that I'm looking at, and well, I like that very much. Now this is a more familiar side, the corner where I have all my equipment. And you don't know these, well, you know this, the little lens that I use every now and then. So I placed my main loudspeakers, my lovely Auxilias, right over here, just to give the tube amplifier that I'm trying out at the moment a good chance to be reviewed with loudspeakers that are also placed in the right spot. And when my big loudspeakers are also standing here, I always have to compromise on the position the little lens have to be. So as we are on lockdown, I have more time, because I do have a job. I have more time, so I placed them all the way on the side and had these ones over here. Also, this is a $700 tube amp. I bought these for some $300. And those, if you want to buy a set of Oscillas right now, you'll be paying $12,000. So I thought this would be a more, well, a combination that is more understandable, more logical than a cheap tube amp and very expensive loudspeakers. That's maybe not what you would do. But it is, of course, interesting to see well, the advantage, let me say it in another, the advantage of expensive, well, that's something that's bothering me. They are not good because they are expensive. They are good because they are good. And they are hand-built, and so they have a price. But they are not good because they are expensive. They are good because this is a well-considered design with very expensive materials, and that's why they sound good. And I think that's when something can have a little bit of a higher price tag. Where was I? All right. So a good pair of loudspeakers will be able to show you what your tube amp or your normal amplifier is capable of. This would be a logical combination with the Lin, but the tube amp is able to give you more music with the Oscillas than with the Lins. That's a little preview into the review. So what else is happening here? Let me see. Oh, let's look at the other side. Now that always looks a little bit different. This is just a mess. You know, I always try to make you guys feel like I'm very tidy and everything has its place, but in reality, because you have to place your loudspeakers anywhere, you need your lighting equipment. This is my laptop. I'm doing a lot of YouTube watching on my iPad, and I have this little handy stand for it that I like very much. So this is where I play YouTube, and then normally right over there, there's the Google Home Mini. I'm playing the sound not on the iPad, but I play the sound on the Google Home Mini when the system is not on. When the system is on, I just play it on the big system, small screen, big sound. Because this is on loan, the tube amplifier, it of course came in a box, so you have to put everything that came with it. The boxes for the tubes. So I have to place that somewhere. This is the cover for the tube amp. It goes right over all the tubes. That's a European requirement. So what many people do is they give you a box like that, but they make sure that you can take it off right away in order to expose the wonderful tubes, because this is what you want to look at and not a metal box. What else do we have here? All right, I got the Zoom H4n on loan from a friend. So it is over here. It didn't come with an SD card, so well, I have to buy one. I tried to connect it with the USB cable to my laptop, but that wasn't, it was only one try, but it wasn't a success. Planet Earth, wonderful to watch. Headphone, because you can use the tube amp as an headphone amplifier also. And there's always cables laying around in my house. What else? Oh, right. I just bought myself a Acer Chromebook, and that is the box from the Chromebook. Why did I do that? Well, for work. All the things that I use for presentations is in the cloud, so I only need a Chromebook instead of a heavy laptop, which uses a lot more of power, so the Chromebook will last me a lot longer. Well, last thing, as I see, this is already 11 minutes. Maybe I should keep these things at 10 minutes, something like that, without editing, so I can just load it up without anything done to it, which makes it easier for me, and I hope it will be interesting enough for you. So here is my wonderful rocket espresso machine. I love this thing. It's impossible to film because of all the reflective surfaces, but it is on, and as soon as I'm done, I'm going to make myself a nice little Americano. Of course, there's more coffee gear, a grinder, 2 Mocha Masters. Why? Well, this one is the one that I have originally, but it is giving me problems. So this one was on, well, you would call it Craigslist, probably. We call it Marktplaats. And funny enough, only just over there in the building, someone placed this machine for a very, very low price on Craigslist. So I picked it up, so now I'm using that, and I have to find a way or somebody to repair this one. Here's all the different kind of methods you can make coffee with. There is a video in the making, but I'm still looking for a way to film how I make coffee, because on a stative, I don't know what the English name is, one of these things, a tripod, now I know. When using a tripod you get a static view, and that's not what I want. When I do it like what I'm doing now, handheld, you need 2 hands for this. I'm thinking about like what Zeos, you know, the audio reviewer Zeos, he has this head cam. I think I might do something like that, so I can show you what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But I'm still trying to figure out how to video making coffee without being the same as anyone else and still being interesting. And well, I haven't decided yet. That's why there's not a lot of coffee videos on my channel yet. But I am still looking for the combination Audiophile Barista, coffee and audio. And here's another coffee grinder. Oh, and a little supermarket tip. For supermarket coffee, Lavazza for me is one of the better brands out there. Of course, getting coffee from a real you see, this is why I don't like talking and filming at the same time, because I'm looking for words. You know, English is not my first language. Dutch is my first language. So these are being made these beans are being made the moment that I order them. So when you have a date, 6th of December, this is the date that these have been made, have been burnt. On the Lavazza, let me see, there is a date, but this is how long you can keep them. So this is the end date, and this is the starting date, and that is when you have a local coffee maker. That's what you should do. This is fresh coffee. This is not. But this is also, where's my finger? This is also more expensive than that. So if you are on a tight budget, Lavazza, for me, I've tried all the different flavors that we have, all the different brands that we have in the supermarket. Lavazza, for me, is a very good alternative for the real thing. Okay, so this is my first lockdown vlog. Let me know if it's something that you like for me to do more often. Give you a little bit of an insight on how things are going here, and if you do, I'll be making more of these, and if you don't, well, I might still do it. I don't know. I like doing this. Okay, so thank you for watching. This was lockdown vlog number 1, and I'll see you next time.